Okay, so let's. Okay, so now we're here. Now we're here, guys. Because I don't know where I left off. I don't know where she caught me off.
But she keeps acting like you guys know her. We don't know you, so it's like.
Okay, well, when we put our at names, they can look us up first and then get an idea.
Next question.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deep? A little stronger now.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is our first video that we're recording and we decided to do a Q&A. So my name is Danielle and this is my teammate,
Coach Tash.
So we will put our Instagram links underneath us, like right here. And don't forget to press the post notification bell that's right here somewhere for upcoming videos.
Maybe you don't hurt any.
Okay. Down there, guys. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That would be very
Helpful.
Yes, to grow a nice family with us, to help us see our journey through this process. So we'll just get started with the video. So our first question is, what's the first question?
Individual stories.
You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay,
So, my story is when I first started fitness, I was actually before that, I've always loved fitness. And I started in middle school and we had a fitness class and I always was like, y'all, you know, this is lit. Like, you know, we got our bodies right. So I went into high school and they had a gym class. So I always took gym class serious. You know, I started gaining weight because I thought I was shit. As the years goes on, I wasn't the shit anymore. I was getting big and, you know, clothes were starting to fit me a little different. So when I left high school, it was like, okay, we can't be 10 years from down the line and it's like, you ain't looking bomb no more. Like, you know, that was just always my mentality. Like, I needed to look good. I had a good physique in middle school and I didn't want to lose it. So as time goes on, I had a coach actually in high school. So when I finished high school, I started to take it more serious. Then I went from TRX, so I went from third to being into, it was called Athletic Club. And I fell in love with it. It was like a 5-3-day pass. And it was bomb. Like, I was seeing results. The body fat was getting done. Summertime came. I thought I was back in business. Like, you know, back to looking good. So, little did I know I wasn't though. So, I had stopped going athletic club and tried to do my own thing. I went to Geisha too from like September 2017 to about September 2017 to December 2017. And then that's when I got introduced to Beast. One of the coaches, and one coach had led me to another coach, and the other coach was a female, so we was training every Sunday and we was doing legs. I'm like, y'all, like, I like this. So then me and Musin end up doing a one-on-one session, and from then on has always been my coach from 2019. It's just been me and him. And ever since then, has helped me as a coach as well, you know, so that's my journey.
So my journey is a little different from Shay's only because I've been in sports my entire life, played sports from a young kid, so I always had this mentality of staying fit and fitness in general. So when I was in primary school, I played football, soccer, whoever is watching this. I played soccer, I played tennis, I played softball, I ran, anything that you can think of, I did. When I hit middle school and high school, I started playing football. I wouldn't say professionally, but I did play for our national team here. So that took up most of my time, going away, playing games for like World Cup stuff and all that. Meanwhile, I already had injuries, so that kind of made me think about my future with football. So at the end of high school, I decided to stop playing altogether. I let my body heal. I took time away from fitness. So after that, I noticed that I was gaining weight. And mind you guys, I'm really short. I'm 5 foot. So a lot of my weight tends to be in certain places that I kind of don't like. And it sits there no matter what I do, how I eat. So I decided to start running, like on the road. I did a few half marathons, 10Ks, all of that. And that's how we got close in this running, doing half marathons and all that stuff. So that fitness journey,
brutal, hear me?
that fitness
race,
journey, that will stay with me forever, guys. Just so, but we've known each other since high school. So, but the sports side of it is from running and fitness and all that. But when I was running these races, I noticed that I wasn't as strong as I wanted to be. So I got a membership at Beach Gym. That's where we currently train. And I didn't know what I was doing. So I was training there for a few weeks, stuff like that. And the trainer that I have now, Musin, I'll put his at name on the screen somewhere too, so you guys can look him up. He asked me to do a video with him, and that's how it all started. So that was 20.
We saw that at the same time. But you've been doing the gym for a bit though, right? What was 2018? What was my first race? Our first race 2018? Yep. So it was 2018.
Yeah, so he started training me for my second half marathon. So yeah, like the beginning of 2019, like, or the end of 2018, so December, sometime around there, December 2018, January 2019, somewhere around there, and been here ever since. Initially, it was just so I can get stronger in running because it was something that I was very passionate about, running.
Okay, how do we feel on this prep? I went first last episode. You good?
So as of right now, guys, we are both on a competition prep to do competitions, like bodybuilding competitions. So for me, I did one a few months ago because I was supposed to compete December that just went, and that prep was, I think it was exciting because that was the first time I've ever did that. I wouldn't say I was stressed to the point where I had emotions where I had to cry or stuff felt like I couldn't do anything. But this time around, I feel like it's a little different because I know how my body should look. So that in my mind, I'm like, if I don't look like that, then I'm a failure. But that isn't the case because every prep's different, and every time you do a prep, it will be different. So that's something that I have to kind of work on. Other than that, it's really like my energy level due to the amount of food that I do eat that kind of messes with when I wake up in the morning, when I go sleep. Yes, when I go sleep, during the day. But I have to remember that there's only so many people in the world that could do this, that can do a competition prep, and just do it in general. I can't even say anything else about that. Just doing the prep itself.
We're doing what most can do.
Exactly. It's just,
we're going to the extreme.
It's something. It's something that your mentality has to be a certain way. Like you can't be the type. I mean, you can be the type to be
Let's just do it.
Like
like what I was
like I wouldn't
try it
say
out.
a party person can't do it. I mean, if they can, that's kudos to them. But if you live a quiet life, it's definitely easier because you're already to yourself. You know, you don't have to be around people to be happy. You know, so if you already have that mentality, then it'll be really easy for you to do it because you know where you need to be. You know what you have to do. You know, you don't need, if you need people to tell you what to do or hold your hand, it's gonna be hard. So you have to find like a balance.
I felt that one.
Oh, I didn't know you did. I wasn't pointed. I was throwing no shade, guys.
She just don't know because but for me.
Okay.
We will
explain our different prep experiences.
Yeah.
This is
because
my
for
side
her,
of it.
It's easy for me. It's been hard. I'm not even gonna front. It's been hard. This is probably like the hardest thing I've ever did. I'm just taking myself to the next level. And on this prep, I must tell you, like, it's hard. I thought, like, yeah, I could do it. I can have like this and I can have that. But you can't, sis, because then it's just gonna hinder your progress. So now I'm just gotta be like, how bad do you really want it? So I must say, this prep has been hard for me. And now I'm just trying to take one day at a time. Why it's been hard? Because I can't eat what I want to eat. And I'm just like, okay, this is interesting to me now because now I have to be like really disciplined. And if I go do this now, I can apply the same energy to anything that I want to do in life. You feel me? So, yeah. How did we become disciplined?
Become disciplined.
Yeah.
How did you become disciplined?
Yeah, because you know, I literally just said that.
That's a whole story on its own, guys. Whole story.
Stay tuned. So, how did I become disciplined? Okay, so I was making progress. Before this prep, I actually tried it last time. And I kept overindulging in the almonds and had Ritz crackers. Thought I could have the Ritz with the peanut butter. No, sis, because I saw a little change. But then I'm like, you can't have that because now you're not making no progress. So now on this prep, I thought I could do it a little bit more because I've seen more changes. But I'm like, no, like you cannot keep doing that. So now it's coming to the point where my coach is like, if you don't like pick it up, we're not gonna do it. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to waste my coach's time anymore. Like, you know, he's doing a lot of research on how he can help us to achieve our goals. So now I'm like, I have to really be starving.
And disclaimer, guys, our coach, he retired from coaching people for competitions. So we pulled him out of retirement. So we really have to show him that
we're serious.
We're
not wasting
gonna
his
prove
time.
to him that coaching us is
the best thing that
idea.
You did.
Yes. So back to your story. I just had to put it out there.
That's pretty much it though. Yeah. Okay. I've been starving, but you know, I'm just I'm just trying to take one day at a time, truthfully, not think about it too much. And plus, I'm a coach, so like being a coach, you gotta be disciplined too, you know, and you gotta show I gotta show my clients that if I'm disciplined in this and I achieve my goals, then you can do the same thing as well.
Yeah. For me, I think my whole sports life has helped me to stay disciplined, only because playing football at a higher level, for me anyways, what I put in my body is always important to play at a certain level. So growing up, I didn't really eat much processed fast food, stuff that is not really good for you in general. Not saying that I don't eat it. It's just never on my priority list to have it in my diet. So I think that really helped me. But I have certain things like pastries and candy. I'm a candy person. So I think once you see changes, you're like, oh yeah, I could do this. You know, once you see changes in your body, once you do what you gotta do, wrap your head around the whole process about what you need to do, start to finish. And you know, I feel like during when you're disciplined, is not really about not eating what you're not supposed to or eating what you're supposed to. I feel like if you're consistent with the diet that you're given, outside of this whole prep thing, just with a regular diet, whatever you want to work on yourself, if you're consistent with it, it will show. So your discipline comes with just doing that, you know, sticking to something.
Actually helped me the most though was Christmas. I had Christmas food and I was looking forward to this day. And when I had the food, I was so sick.
Yeah.
Like my stomach was so bloated, and I'm like, yo, I couldn't wait to this day, and now I couldn't have the food. And I'm like, next day I was like, coach, like I am so ready. Like I'm done. Like I'm done. Like trying to eat that food. What's the next question? What sacrifices have we made during this prep? I think we pretty much said that.
for you, it's different for you. Because
It's always different for me.
You, okay, me guys, I'm a homebody. Like I'm a real only
I'm
child.
a homebody too.
I'm a real.
I am. This chick always thinks I'm on the boat.
I'm never out, guys. You would never see me.
Where have I been? Oh my god. I'm
You
telling
guys need to add her on Snapchat if you really want to know the truth. Okay? I'm not saying she's the type to be out and about,
This
partying, but
Oh my god.
she likes a little.
I like to look good.
She likes.
You know what I'm
she
saying?
Likes, you know, she likes.
I like to
I'm
look
different.
good.
I'm
I'm
a little different. I like to be him.
I like to go to dinner.
Doing what I gotta do. Da 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 da.
I like more than that. But
know?
still,
But it's still different. We're still two different people.
totally different.
Two different people. That's
Early child syndrome, definitely.
sis got early child
But-
syndrome mixed with if she had a sibling syndrome. That's what that is. I'm the
But
full
I
definition of early child syndrome.
we're gonna put this part.
Want to have pancakes, or you want to have avocado toast, or you want to have like the simple things in life that you can't help. I think that's the sacrifice right there. Just sacrificing your stomach for the bare minimum.
For the bare minimum. Oh my god.
That's it. Simple.
Literally, like, I be
Period.
looking at pancake menus or recipes. I mean, pancake recipes.
You go on this crap, you have to be very creative because we're sacrificing a lot of that too. And you're eating. You know, sometimes you want a little something different. But for me, I want pancake. I want waffle and chicken. You know what I'm saying? I want a little ice cream here and there. And we both work in a grocery store. So working in the grocery store is hard. You know what I'm saying? That's my part-time job.
On the side.
I smell baked goods all the time. So I'm just like,
walk past the food, all your desserts. I'm there looking at them, reading it.
I want to go and touch it.
I used to smell. I used to smell.
It's like hot.
It just smells so good. You know what? We're all off the casting, but I'm gonna put this out. I used to watch YouTube videos of people's cheat day, my last prep. For some reason, it is so satisfying,
what a
guys,
sacrifice, because this is what we
to
want,
watch
but we can't have it.
people's cheat days, like donuts, pizza, and it's just
No, that's
it like
easy
it kind of
yourself.
works. It doesn't, you know. It really doesn't. I don't know what it is. I feel like when I watch videos and other bodybuilders do it, their answers the same way. It's like very satisfying. I don't know what it is.
How we find the balance? I'm still trying to find the balance.
Balance between two. Okay, so actually somebody asked me that this morning about balance, and I said that my gym life and my life are two separate things. So me, I train, I leave unless I have to talk to coach or have a meeting with coach. Otherwise than that, my gym life is only maximum an hour a day. Yeah,
Relationships,
I mean,
with friends.
So, with that, you need to have friends that understand. You need to have friends that understand your life when it comes to be a
100%.
bodybuilder, because it's different from somebody who just goes to the gym and work out. If you're a bodybuilder, it's a totally different life.
How I find the balance? Because I'm a coach here as well, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I wake up early to do what I have to do, extra early to do what I have to do, and to come back to train people, to go back to work. So I have a busy life. But the way how I balance it is just, I have an end goal, and my end goal is what's making me hungry. And because I work somewhere where I'm working now, it's just, I don't really want to work there for too long, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's got me like really like driven, and I'm just hungry. I'm hungry for anything that's coming my way. So this right here is something different. And I know with this and the process that is going to take me, I'm going to use the same process in anything that I do in life. So, you know, it's finding the balance now. It's just like, it's just temporary. Like all of this right now it's just temporary. I'm gonna go back to normal. I'm gonna go back to eating however I want to eat. You know, so right now it's just like, I'm just going with the flow type thing. What I do now recently, I actually start reading, and I'm the type of person that don't like to read, but I'm reading about stuff that's gonna help me as a person. So I be reading mornings and I be reading evenings. Sundays I like to just stay here, maybe watch a movie, chill with my mama. You know, I'm a homebody, but she don't believe me, but I'm a homebody now.
She's a homebody now, guys.
I'm a homebody now. Okay?
Don't let her fool you.
Yeah, I am a homebody.
She's acting brand new.
It's a brand new Coach Stash coming out. So
2021, guys. It's a new year. It's a new year, guys.
new year, new mindset, new mindset, new mindset.
Like when they want to start the fitness journey, that they have to be
mentally
there.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you're not mentally there, you're just going through the process and you're not getting anything from it. So when
I
you're
actually started like that, you know.
when you're what not
I knew I wanted to get my body, but I didn't know it was this hard. Like,
yeah, so
you know, heavy lifting. I was like,
you have to go through the process. I feel like social media definitely does not help people with that.
They do all this resistance bands.
No, but it's not even that. They post at their end, like they've done 2 years of training, and this is what they
and
look
that
like
is
now.
what I always used to look at.
They've never shown where they started to where they are now. Everybody has a starting place. People have had eating disorders. People have been big and others small. You never know where people start, so never believe that it's easy to them because they've had their struggles. They've been through it, and once you're through your struggles, the routine becomes easier. So never believe that when you see us on social media or things like that, that it's always been easy for us because it hasn't.
It didn't come overnight.
We've had our struggles, we've had our ups and downs, we've had our emotional,
and we still go through them. I'm
emotional
still going
battles,
through them.
you know.
Through
so
them.
you're human. You're gonna hit a wall eventually to where you feel like you can't do it. So it's either you take a break, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's either you take a break or you just go through the wall, like, you know. So
just don't believe everything you see on social media. Like, we're just trying to be as
raw
as possible.
Because we're young, so obviously, this is like our prime.
Literally.
You know, even though we've been
I
training,
feel like that.
even though we've been training for 2 to 3 years, our prime from here to like what, we're like 25. 25 would definitely be like
just getting started.
Yeah, that.
We're just getting started.
So it takes time, you know. Some of these it don't come easy. It doesn't.
At all.
But if you like it or if you love it,
and that's the thing, you gotta love training. If you don't love it, don't expect it to
It's like you gotta be happy because like when we stand on stage and we're not happy, it'd be a waste of time. Like you want to train and be happy about what you put on stage. Even
not to just say, oh, I did it.
Yeah, even if you're not
trying to come out on
not
top.
saying that we're not gonna be the leanest, but even if you're not the leanest at the shape, if you know that you worked hard for your body that you put on stage, or in general, not even if you're doing a competition, that you worked hard to lose the weight, and you're satisfied, well, not really satisfied, but you're happy, you're content with your body, then that's all you can possibly do. You know, It's simple, guys. It's not that simple, but it's simple.
It's simple. It's so simple to the fact that people can't even stick to it, though. Like me. I've stuck to it, but it's just, I be hungry, man. I be so hungry in these streets. I be like, Coach, like, can I have some more, like, steak?
No.
Something. Keeps us motivated. The angle. I actually, you know what kept me motivated recently though? When we watched Olympia, I was like, yo, I wanna like step on that stage.
A new pro and got on that stage as a new pro.
I'm happy to be up there.
That would be astonishing. Like new pros don't normally make it to the Olympia one time.
But we are.
So if I'm a new pro and I make it to the Olympia that year, I will freaking lose my mind. I know that.
I think I ain't gonna say it.
I don't know, but that would be an accomplishment right there.
A big
but that's not my
accomplishment.
motivation. That's you.
My motivation was like just seeing the Olympia and just seeing how hard these girls really work. Like, you know, like it takes a long journey to get up there. It took some girls like 6 years just to stand on that stage, and no Bermudians ever did that. So I want to prove to myself, like, yo, you can do anything you put your mind to. So why not go for it? So to me, that's what's keeping me motivated. Like, I just want to go far in life, and that's next level. And I'm ready for it.
For me, it was definitely my last prep that I did, and seeing how lean I got and the shape that I did produce definitely fitted in the category. My body can fit in most categories besides like physique or bodybuilder, and I'm not that big. But knowing that I could do bikini too, that really showed me that it don't matter where you are in your journey, that you're capable of doing something like that. 2 years into bodybuilding isn't long, meaning building muscle mass. So knowing that I was capable of holding the amount of muscle that I did hold while leaning was very astonishing to me, and it was something that I didn't really tell much people that I was happy about, but it's still in my heart to this day that I did accomplish that. And being that was my first prep, so now I'm like, hey, like, I'm definitely bigger in shape. I'm gaining some more muscle. So
you see them legs?
So,
in that video? Oh
I know.
Gains.
That now I definitely fit in that category. You have doubts. I'm just saying, you have doubts. You gotta be realistic.
No.
I had doubts about my shape
recently.
and like how small I was, and nowadays, figure is just a big muscle group compared to how it used to be. Same with bikini.
Yeah.
And wellness is new, so what they have out, it would probably change.
I just feel like
years,
and
but
I have doubts too, bro.
Now I'm like, like I could do this. Like I just went through a whole prep, losing like 15 pounds. Like I know I could do this. I know I can stick to this diet. Like that's
She's
what that's what motivates me.
I feel like I'm gonna lose 100.
That's what motivates me. Just knowing that I've done it. Just knowing that I've accomplished something that I've never done before. And then it was unlucky that I wasn't able to compete, but just seeing what I did before, it just motivates me every day. And it's my screensaver, guys. Like what I look like, it motivates me. This is like what I would look like, and I want to beat that. I wasn't finished yet, so I want to beat that look, and it motivates me every day. It motivates me that my capabilities are very high, and at the age that I am, it's very high.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what motivates me a lot.
How our preps are different.
You want to go first?
Should I be in detail of like no? We do this every year in our preps. What was it? How our preps are different? Just talk about like the weight and like.
Okay, our prep is different because I have to lose a lot of body fat, and I was that thick chick that a lot of people like that look. But in order to compete now, I have to strip a lot of body fat now. And when I mean a lot, I have to do so much cardio a day, training in between that, and eating like a bird. Our prep's really, really, really different. Like for her, she would explain, but for me, I have a lot to lose. I have to lose a lot of body fat in this prep rather than build. It's gonna take me much longer. So yeah.
My prep's a little different. I didn't hold as much body fat. My first prep, I didn't hold as much body fat. So it didn't take me that long to lose the amount of body fat that I needed to lose. But that all comes with genetics, guys. Bodybuilding is a genetic sport as well. So when it comes to me, I naturally have a small waist. Genetically just naturally have a small waist. So once I lose the body fat, it just shows more. It shows with regular body fat, but with less body fat, it shows a lot more. So I don't really I have to do the same thing, not as much cardio as her, but I have to do cardio, I have to do the diet, I have to be consistent. But for me, I have to be equal. My category, I can't have one thing bigger than the other. My body has to make an X. So symmetry. I have to have symmetry, so I can't overdo my legs, I can't overdo my upper body, I can't overdo my glutes, I can't overdo a lot of things. So I have to make sure that as I grow, everything grows at the same time. So for her division, she has the legs. I mean, she needs an upper body, but the legs
is what they're looking for.
Is really what they're looking for.
For that
and
in the quads.
I have to have everything cut. Like I have to have lines and everything. She can be soft like bikini, so she don't need the lines as
I feel like they
as
needed
defined
the
as
back of
defined.
your legs,
Though. I have
yeah.
to have my hams in, my glutes
legs too.
in. But you can be soft in yours. Like you don't have to be as
hard.
hard.
Yeah.
So
you're right,
I have to
right,
be
right.
very hard, and full when I do step on stage. So there's a lot of different aspects on how coach has to train us. We normally.